Starting it. Princey, can you please tell me about yourself?
Yes, sir, sure. My name is Princy Pundir. I basically belongs to Saranpur districts of Uttar Pradesh, currently living in New Delhi. And I have done my post-graduation from Central University of Haryana in the degree of MSc Geoinformatics, which is basically a sub-branch of geography. I've done my graduation from Swami Shraddhanand College, University of Delhi in Bachelor's of Honors in Geography. I've done my schooling from Army Public School, Dholakwa, New Delhi, till from class 6 standard to 12.
How much percentage did you score in your plus two?
So it's 84.4%.
Good. What made you choose geography as your subject? BSc
So
geography.
I was
Was
very
it
confused.
was it out of compulsion in say I know Delhi accommodation, getting seats in Delhi is very tough. The
Yes, sir. I'm from yes, sir. Yes,
cutoff
sir.
is very high.
I'm from
How did
general
you manage?
category as well.
Hmm.
In army school, there's a rule that after above 70% you will get commerce, and above 80 to 85%, 90% you will get science. First I was interested in science from childhood, but I was not sure about my career options. So I gradually got interest in geography from my 9th to 10th standard, and then I decided to choose geography in my 11th and 12th. It's a very fascinating subject, learning about different topography, different areas. Since in India as well, we can witness a different type of climate with different type of cultures. So it's very fascinating to learn about the new people and new areas. That's what made me
Mhm.
geography to choose geography.
Correct. How many states are there in our country?
So it's 28 states and 8 union territories.
Good. Now, in which union territory there was elections recently?
So it's Jammu and Kashmir.
Who is going to be the chief minister, or he has already become chief minister? I don't know. Of
So
Jammu Kashmir.
I don't know his name, but before the elections, it was in governor's rule, the Jammu and Kashmir, and I think the chief minister will be appointed. I don't
Umar
remember his name.
Abdullah.
It's Oman. Yeah, Omar Abdullah. Yes, sir.
Umar Abdullah. You know about your Haryana? Haryana में कौन chief minister बनता है?
Uh, so it's from BJP, from the party BJP, but I currently don't know his name.
ये सब remember करना है. These things you must remember when you go for
Okay,
an
sir. Okay.
interview. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
You must be remembering it so that you can face the interview board with confidence.
Okay.
Geography. Now, please tell me the states, neighboring states of our country.
The neighboring countries.
Oh, sorry, neighboring countries of our country. Correct,
Yes,
correct.
sir.
Good. I did a mistake. Yeah,
In north, we have China, Nepal. In east, we have Bhutan, some parts of China as well, Myanmar. And in south, we have Sri Lanka. In western areas, we have Pakistan and Afghanistan.
correct. What is the capital of
So
Afghanistan?
I, so it's Kabul. I forgot Bangladesh as well. It's Bangladesh in the easternmost part.
Correct, correct. In this side. Yeah. Uh, Now, how many seats are there in our Lok Sabha?
But I don't remember that number exactly.
Five, 542 or so. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Now, you have studied geoinformatics.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain what is geoinformatics?
Yes, sir. Geoinformatics is the study of areas. It's basically the combination of remote sensing and GIS, the two branches of geoinformatics. Remote sensing deals with the collecting of data without coming in physical contact with the Earth's surface, and GIS is a tool that used to compile that data, storing and retrieving and analyzing the data which have been collected from the remote sensing
Hmm.
satellites. So it's basically the combination of remote sensing and GIS used in geography to study various aspects uh, and decision making to analyze the areas and for various decision making process. It is
Mhm.
also used in
Right.
various governmental organizations like space centers, where we make policies regarding the agriculture. It can be applied in various fields. For example, in agriculture, in water resource, in natural resource, in forestry, uh, to serve for surveillance purposes, etc. And
Mm.
the best known example of geoinformatics branch is the ISRO, the Indian Space Research Organization, which is a very renowned organization in India, the space one.
What interests you about GIS?
So GIS is basically is sub branch of geography, as I said. First, I was very keen to study the theoretical part because I was very fascinating about the theoretical aspects of geography, as we have studied the history of geography, as we can say, the chronology of geography, how the geography subject has broadened and grown. So then, after completing my graduation, I was since we can say that the theoretical subjects only leads to the profession like professors or teaching. So I was very interested in the practical aspects of geography. So that's why I choose Geoinformatics and GIS. And in GIS, we use
Tell
various softwares.
how many
So,
candidates were there with you in that group?
so it was 10.
Only 10 people.
So in which groups? A GD group?
No, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm asking about geoinformatics.
Okay, okay, sir. Class. It was for the in Central University of Haryana. This course was first started in 2022, and we are in the first batch. So I was the student of the first batch of geoinformatics, and there were 20 seats, but only the 15 students are there in our class.
Oh, not much. People were not knowing what is this program. That's why
Yes, sir. It's
not
it's a
many would have.
very yes, sir. It's an initial program actually. It's just in grown now.
Yeah. Tell
Yes, sir.
me about a challenge you faced in your during your college days.
Uh, so in my college days or in my like in my academic
Oh,
journey.
academic journey? Make it
Oh,
academic journey, no problem.
okay, so when I was in class 12th, I had decided to choose geography for my further studies, and I chose geography. I got admission in a very renowned university, Delhi University of Delhi. I was very excited to join as a geography student, and I completed my graduation with very good marks. Then it was very difficult for me to pursue a master's because there are limited seats in government colleges, and I'm from a general category, and as everyone knows that they are very high cutoff. So I was not making my I was not, I think, not capable or not compatible for that particular course, or I'm not able to meet the cutoffs. So for that 1 year I took up gap for 2021 to 22, and I prepared for my master entrance examinations. I have given my test in Jamia Millia Islamia University, in Delhi University, and JNU as well, but I didn't get any opportunity. So that 1 year gave me very life lessons and challenges. But then after 1 year, I just get to know about this geoinformatics course, which is initially being started in Central University of Haryana, and it was the opportunity which I grabbed. So that was 1 year which gave me some
Good
lessons, and it was
example.
difficult for me.
Good example. Nice.
Yes,
Which
sir.
programming languages are the most valuable for GIS specialists to know?
So it's Python because most of the GIS softwares coding are done by Python languages.
Describe your favorite mapping project.
So I have done my dissertation project in the topic was insurgency hotspots of Northeast India using hotspot analysis uh, by taking geographical factors in hand. So I have done my dissertation on that particular topic. It is a basically geopolitical topic, and I was the one who have done a GIS aspect of that particular topic, because in India no one has done the mapping of that particular uh, topic, the cases of insurgency in Northeast. As we can say, we have seen in news as well that Manipur case is also there. So there are various groups, the terror groups are there in Northeast, and I've done the mapping of hotspot areas where most insurgency happens, and the core spots where less insurgency happens in India. So I've
What
made
are
that
the
mapping.
what are the main components of GIS?
So the main component, the five components of GIS is there. That is hardware and software, two hardware, software, people, users, and data.
What are geostat? Sorry, why geostatistics is important?
So geostatistics is important to handle the quantitative data of geography and to analyze the data in a particular way depending upon your work and decisions. So in geostatistics we have different aspects, like we use statistical softwares and data like SPSS. I have used SPSS in my post graduation. We have done watershed mapping, and we have done statistical, we have used statistical tools and methods in geography as well. In population data we also use statistical methods to tally the population and uh, to compile, as the census of India is also doing the same. So we use geostatistics method in geography, in GIS.
Who is the Census Commissioner of India?
So recently I've not gone through that particular site, I'm so
Doesn't
sorry.
matter. All these questions I am asking only from Indeed.com. You are aware of that?
Yes, sir.
I have given you a link. You please go through that also. Now,
Okay, sir.
come to banking.
Okay.
So, what do you think will be your main job as an officer of Federal Bank?
So the probationary officer of Federal Bank gives, we are appointed as a probationary officer in Federal Bank to provide business to the bank, to provide them CASA, say current account and saving accounts, maximum CASA. If we give to the bank, it will be profitable for the bank as well, and to interact with customers and to manage to complete the targets and to improve the
Uh,
particular.
the-
Yes, sir.
Don't tell only CASA and other deposits, and also to canvas for loan products
Yes,
and
sir.
digital products also, like that.
Okay.
You should tell.
So yes, sir. Customer acquisition and business growth is there as a job of probationary officer. We provide customer service to provide excellent service to both internal and external customers. Financial solutions are there, like various banking services we provide to the customers, branch operations, and digital promotions as well. And team management is most important as a probationary officer.
Hmm. Hmm. Please tell me, um, so I was about to ask you about which question? 1 minute. Yeah. Banking. Tell me, what are the sources of income for the bank?
The sources of income for the bank are fees and fines, which is on the late fees which we get from, and in the interest of the loans when the bank provide interest the loans to the customers, and the interest which they get, that is one of the source of income. Third, we can say, so I'm so sorry, I'm not able to get
Don't
down to
don't tell don't tell fees and fine. Tell service charges.
okay, sir. Service charges,
And the other one is interest on
interest on loans.
government securities which banks have invested, and
Okay,
also dividend on shares invested, etc. Okay,
okay, sir.
you can tell like that. Now, um, how will you handle multi works at the counter? There will be an old man standing and shouting at you. There will be a young person smiling at you and giving his check. So many things will happen at the same time. How will you tolerate all these things?
So for the old person, I would say I will provide him age it's a customer support associate, because he needs separately that particular associate. And for the young ones, we can manage as a team, we can manage those customers. uh, for a single person it's not always possible to handle all the peoples, but as a team we can handle that. We will provide extra care to the old customers, and we can handle the young ones.
Tell me, what was the GNPA, NNPA of Federal Bank as on 30th June percentage?
GNP.
2.20 and 0.60.
Okay, sir. I will remember these digits. I'm unable to remember those digits actually.
You know what
I'll
is NPA?
Yes, sir. Non-performing asset.
Tell me what is a non-performing asset?
So non-performing asset is a asset after it's a time there after 90 days when the income is not come out of that particular asset, it is performed as a non-performing asset. It can
You
be
know,
any loan. It
you should say that in the case of loan accounts where interest or installment of
Okay.
the loan or the interest is not repaid
It's not,
for
yes.
90 days from the due date.
Okay.
That is how you have to explain. What is performing asset?
So performing assets are those the reverse of non-performing asset. It is the assets which provide us interest and the repay amount as well, and the particular period duration of time. It could be any duration before the 90 days.
Mhm. Mm. Should we do marketing for bank products? Yes or no? Why?
The marketing should be done for bank products because in some of the areas people not aware of these services. So marketing is important, and it should be not on the digital marketing but also the field marketing as well. In some rural areas, people are not connected to the social service and social media. So we would provide marketing in the ground itself, and for the people who are connected socially, we should provide marketing to these social services. So marketing is important because sometimes people are not aware of the things. So yes.
Have you read any taglines of Federal Bank?
Yes, sir. The tagline of Federal Bank is your perfect banking partner.
Did you apply for Nainital Bank?
No, sir. It's my
Why
first.
have why
Sir,
have you not applied?
I've done my post graduation this year in 2024. In May, I've done my post graduation completely. So since my brother is in Federal Bank as a bank associate, so I was not sure about my career options. After taking Informatics, I was not sure where should I go because I was completely dependent on my degree for this, that I will get a particular job or I will get career options. But when I see in the ground, there are very limited options for us. We should be more capable of doing a particular job. So learning different languages and going for a profession which took a long time, like I was this I had decided to be a professor in my graduation. So it's a very long process for for a professor, and there are limited seats in India for that profession. So my brother then told, he was appointed as a bank associate, I guess 1 to 2 years back. So then after completing my masters, he told me about the pros and cons of Federal Bank and the code of conduct, how they work, and since is the best workplace for women, and it got award for it. So I decided to go for and it was a great opportunity for me that I found out about the Federal Bank recruitment of junior management grade one, and I took that opportunity and I applied for
What
it.
is the
So
percentage of women in employees?
it's I think 41 to 43%. I'm not sure about the exact.
43%.
Okay,
43.
sir. 43%.
In the board, 18%.
Okay, sir.
In the board of the bank, there are 18%. Thank you. Best wishes.
Thank you so much, sir. So is there